out. Just kind of feel like I don't have anybody, but then I just learn to go with it. Pamela, how are you, sweetie? And then I learned some days it's like, you know, hell, you just learn to cope with it. I guess that's just what makes us who we are and how things are supposed to go. Even though I'm tired, I guess I just keep going no matter how hard the days get or how bad they get. You know, we just got to learn to go with it. We just got to learn to move on. And thank you, Miss Pamela, for the likes. Okie Nurse, how are you, sweetie? But most days I feel like I hurt. Most days I feel like I ain't important. But I mean, yes, sir. You gotta keep on keeping on, man. That's just how things go. Thank you, Okie Nurse, for the gifter's badge. Howie, thanks for the daily heartbeat, buddy. I learned a lot of days that we ain't got a lot of days left on Earth, so might as well make it worth it. And that's just how I feel most days. I feel like I'm alone and don't have anybody, so this is where I come. I feel more comfort on this app than I do in actual life, man. Country girl, welcome, man. How are you? Hey, Shelby. And that's, you know, that's just how I feel, man. A lot of the days I feel like I ain't important. I mean, hell, like nobody notices me, I guess. I don't know. I love all of y'all, and I don't know anybody in here except the people that's normally in here, but I think you get noticed on here. Well, I'll surely appreciate it, Evan. I feel down and out, man. I feel like I have no one around. A lot of the days I sit around and I wonder if I actually do. You gotta really sit here and really think. I want to cry so much, man. I just don't know what to do. I love every single one of y'all, man, and I don't hate y'all, and I hope y'all don't hate me. Christina, welcome in. How are you? I love every single one of y'all, man. You guys are amazing. I appreciate that, Angie. Braden's mama, how are you? Boston, what's up, man? Good, how are you? I'm alright. About to shut off this damn pump, that's about it. And I feel like most days, man, you wouldn't believe the messages I get on here. Hey Sherry, how are you? I get some god-awful messages, dude. And it's not even funny. And I feel like I don't have anyone on my side either, you know what I mean? I'm great. That's good, Sherry. Hey, thank you, Sherry, for the number one. You got the gifter's badge, whatever type shit. But I'm going to set this phone down right quick. I'm ready to go turn off this fucking pump right fast. Man, I love every single one of y'all, man, and I don't know y'all. I mean, y'all take y'all's time to really come in here and actually, you know, I mean, I've helped people through, man. I've helped a lot of people on here through depression, anxiety. I mean, I've helped people pay their rent, their electric, their mortgage. I mean, dude, I've done so much for so much people on here, dude, it's unreal. I've had people come in here and need help with the car loan or whatever, you know. I've done so much, and I don't want nothing back, man. All I want is the people. That's the love of God, absolutely. And I can't say I'm perfect because I've done wrong in here. I've had to have help thousands of times. And I just know in my heart that it ain't right to be sitting on here every day asking for help, man, because it's not right. That's awesome of you. I try, Braden's mama. I do, man. I do. And a lot of people don't look at it like, oh, he's just a bum. He sits on there and begs for money every day, and it's always a different excuse every day. And I'm like, you don't understand my life. You will never step foot in my shoes. I promise you, because you can't fit my shoes. You know what I mean? I love every one of y'all, and I don't even know y'all, man. I've never met a stranger in my life. I promise you. You walk up to me today, I would talk to you like I've known you for 20 years. I don't want nothing from y'all, man. And they say the ones that help is the ones that's not ever going to say anything when they go and help you. They ain't going to say 2 words about it. What really kind of, you know, there's a lot more people that have it harder than me. You know, what I seen in the streets is different from now. You know, I don't have it as hard as them. You got homeless people living on fucking sidewalks and living in different areas and different places, and it's not fun, dude. Our lives compared to them are nothing. You go to Oklahoma City and you go downtown there, I promise you, go look at the homeless down there where they're living at. I promise you, it's not a joke. It's sad. It's fucking sickening the way that they're living. And then you look at us like, oh, we got an electric bill back due, or we got a phone bill due. I think if that was the least of their worries, I don't think they would have it that hard. But look how hard they have it. That's why I sit here and I wonder, you know, why do I get fucking judged so much? And like, hey, man, we all need help at times. But only if you need the help, and if it's absolutely, you know, important of what you need and how bad you need it. You're always gonna have a person in your corner, even though they may not like what you do and how you do it, because your words go a long ways on people, man. I promise you. Actions speak louder than words. And what you do always affects back, always. It always comes back in a way. What you say to somebody will come back in a way, even though you don't know. That is true. Go look in Oklahoma City. Go down to Oklahoma City. If you are from Oklahoma, you go down to OKC down there, down in the middle of the downtown Oklahoma City. I guarantee you, go look at the way they live, and then you go back home and you look at your house and you think, man, I really do have it made. I really don't have it that hard. There is some people in this fucking world that don't have it that bad. The one thing that you got that they don't got is a roof over your head, a nice hot shower, a nice bed. And that has been weighing on my heart here lately. Like, dude, you really don't have it that bad. There is some people that sincerely just don't have it that rough, man. I mean, I ain't saying there's some, there's a lot, there's millions, there's fucking trillions. The world that we live in now is not the way that we were living back in the day. Some people just take the time and the audacity to really sit there and understand what they're actually doing. Your words go a long ways on somebody, dude. The tugging on people's hearts is a different story. I wish I could go back and change the shit I've done, but I can't. I can only just move on and don't listen to what anybody else says, because it's not gonna matter, you know. And I can't speak for myself because I've done wrong in the past and I know it's wrong, but a lot of the times we just gotta move on. And it's hard because it sticks with us, you know. For instance, my mom was a single mom when I was growing up. When I was, before my dad come along, you know, my mom was working 2 jobs. And that's what I look at now. You got all these mamas out here trying to provide for their kids, and it's like, you know, you don't even know what it's like to raise those kids and be by yourself and have to, them kids look up to you and be independent, man. You gotta, it's what some of these dudes don't understand, that, you know, those kids were there before you were. That's her first priority, you know. Those mothers are out there struggling to bust their ass to make ends meet so their damn kids could have what they need. But I'm going to leave that to that, because that's another story for another day. But people work really hard for what they have and will give up everything they have just so another person don't have to struggle. That's just how things go, man. You know, the world that we live in ain't like we lived in back in the day, I promise you. Because when I was growing up, we didn't have phones, man. We didn't have phones. I didn't get a phone till I was damn near 19. You know, fuck hell, I could really care less about having one. I could barely hold my eyes open. I'm so fucking tired and hungry. But, you know, I just wanted to say that I love every single one of y'all. And this is the most people that's ever stayed in here and actually took the time to listen to me. You know, a lot of people, they'll just come in and come out and they won't stay on the live chat, which I get it. A lot of people don't, but hey, I don't make you stay in here. It's called a swipe up button. Because I'm going to tell you, like the people I used to have back in the day on here, I used to have 400 or 500 people alive, dude. This ain't nothing. I had over 900 and something thousand followers. Look here, this ain't nothing. I lived on this app 7 days a week. This is how I you don't even get it. I mean, it's a lot different on here now than it was then. Thank you, Sherry, for the like, sweetie. I appreciate it. Braden's mama, I did follow you back. So I just feel like some days that I'm alone, but then I'm like, hell, man, I really don't have it that hard. I just want to be loved at times, but I mean, hell, what can we do, you know? Thank you, Sherry, for the likes. Y'all are awesome. Look here, man. I've met some really good people off here. But then I'm like, some days I'm alone because I don't get messages from them. But hey, that's a lot of the times just because they're having to work and they can't live on this app and all day long, man. They got to be at work. And y'all's taking the time to really listen. Y'all haven't really commented a whole lot. A lot of y'all are busy. I get it. I understand that. But I do love y'all, man. I'm just waiting for this pump to get done so I can It's muddy out here. It ain't that muddy. We've got a little bit. I'm sorry I haven't been there. I've been so bad, and I can understand that. You got a lifestyle, Sherry. You can't live on this app. You got responsibilities. Yeah, it's back on. It's been back on for a while. It's due come tomorrow. It's due on the 9th again. It's due on the 9th of every month. So, Evan, look here. I'm going to tell you something about this phone. This phone is just a luxury. It's not a need-be thing. You know what I mean? It's called Wi-Fi. You can go to places that has Wi-Fi. You got places that's got Wi-Fi. Yeah, it sucks because you don't have a phone, but at the end of the day, your phone is just a luxury. You don't need it. If the real people in your life want to know where you're at, they'll come and see you. That's just how things work. And I look at it like this: it ain't the end of the world. There's other people in this world that don't have a phone, that can't afford to buy one. And if it was my idea, I would go back to a flip phone. Hey Faith, how are you, sweetie? I try to follow you, Faith, but it says your account's private, so you'll probably have to go and accept it. But you know, there's some people in this damn world that, and you know, in my eyes, I'd go back to a fucking Motorola. Hey, you know what? If I could, I would. You know what? I'll accept it. Thank you, Faith. I would literally go back to the Motorola phones that, look here, it was the old Motorola's, Nokia's. I definitely would go back to a Nokia. I tell you what, my very first phone, it was an LG. It was ones that slid up. It was the very first one I've ever gotten. And we had a snowstorm in Oklahoma that was so goddamn bad. I jumped out of the truck when I was 11 to 12 years old. My dad just bought it. I dropped it out of my pocket, and we were on the side of the road stuck. And we come back the next day after all the snow had melted, and every dozer and every loader ran it over. Hi, Makayla, how are you, sweetie? I am telling y'all, this world revolves around phones. If we didn't have them, it would be a different world, man. All of us wouldn't know what to do because I'm good, how are you? And you know, that's the thing, dude. My dad told me when I was growing up, if you want a phone that bad, yes it does, absolutely. See, I got one person that agrees with me. And you know, there for a while, I still have a flip phone. It's my third phone, yep. I tell you what, my dad has what's called a landline phone. It's called a bag phone. He don't use it. He has an iPhone, but he's got what's called like a bag phone. Okay, the bag phones are ones that's, you know, you got to bring up the fucking deal on the top of it, flip it down, and you got the numbers that you can dial. That's what's called a landline phone, man. And then he has what's called a fucking pager. Excuse my language to the people in here. I hope your damn kids ain't, because I got a potty mouth. But at the same time as I've seen them. I've watched my dad use them. When I was growing up, I've watched him use that phone so many times. Like it's unreal. I mean, shit. I can remember those days. Let me tell you what. My old man told me growing up, if you want a phone, you'll go out and work for it. Because I ain't going to pay for something that I don't own no more. So when I moved out, he shut my phone off. I had to figure a way to get one. I had to go to work. Y'all give me just a second. I'm going to run out here. I'm going to turn this pump off right quick. I'll be right back. Fuck this weather, man. It's been like shit. more cowboy than you. Who's all still here? Motherfucker. Oh, hey, I lost some people. Where'd everybody go? Where did Sherry go? Yes, ma'am, I'm at work. I'm at work for one night and I go on my day off again tomorrow. And where are you from, Braden's mama? Oh, yeah, fuck around. Jasmine, thank you for the likes. Thank you, darling. Yeah, just for one night and I go home tomorrow. You know, it's the crazy part is I can't even get gas in the morning because I left my damn wallet at home. Yeah, I left all the way from home, dude, and fucking forgot my damn wallet. Do you do 24 hours? No, you know what? I have done that before. Fuck that. I'll never do it again. Hey, welcome back, Sherry. I was wondering where you went. I've done a 24-hour shift out here one day. I was joking around with the guys that work days out here. And I was like, oh man, I'll do a 24-hour shift. Well, guess what? I got my wish. Braden's mama, I didn't see what you commented. Oh, Ohio, okay. Now I see it. Anyways, and so guess what? I worked all day and all night, and when I got off the next day, I could barely hold my eyes open. I'll never do it again. Fuck that shit. I gotta have my sleep. I'm a fat boy and I gotta have my sleep. I gotta have me a hot shower. I can't, no. Fuck that shit. You need some rest, you know. Yes, ma'am, I do. You were exactly right, Miss Jasmine. You damn right. That's why I'm so tired. I work 12-hour shifts. That's what I work. Hey, I work 7 to 7. That's enough for me. And by the time I get off, I've got about 13 and a half hours in. I own 2 businesses and I work 7 days a week. I'm sure proud of you, Faith. Faith, I can't follow you still. You have to go and accept it. By the time I get off, oh yeah. I've worked 16 hours, I know. I've put in 15, 16, 17, 18 hours. I know, I don't know. I ain't done it in a long time, but you know, yeah. So I thought I was having a good day. I get out here and I'm looking at my gas gauge. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on E. Well, I was gonna run back to town and go get gas, and guess what? My dumb ass leaves my wallet at home. So now I can't even get gas when I leave out of here in the morning. Yay fucking me. Yeah, no, I can't even get any gas in the morning. Why is it that I do the stupidest shit in the world out of everything? I leave my wallet at the damn house. I don't know if y'all young ladies do shit like that, but I have, and it ain't fun. Hold on, y'all. I gotta move this loader out of the way. I don't know if y'all have ever done shit like that, but it sucks. I've done it. It sucks. Me more cowboy than you. I'm working class through and through. Yeah. I left my shit at the fucking house, dude, and I'm fucking pissed. I got out here and I'm like, oh hell, I gotta run back to town. I gotta go get gas here in a little bit. Nope, gas tank's always on full. Must be nice, Sherry. Not mine. Mine's on E. And my wallet and shit's at the fucking house. Hell no. And that drives a long ways. I'm pissed. Heavens no, that shit's a long ways. Like, I'll show you how much gas I got when I get in the damn pickup here in a minute. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that loader? Oh, that's that cat motor. I'm rolling coal, baby. How y'all like my diesel smoke? I just want me an old lady to ride around in this John Deere. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. I never know when I have to leave unexpected. Girl, don't even talk, Sherry, because I know. I done know, sweetie. Listen to me. I done know. I can't even get no fucking, I can make it to the nearest, you're funny. She said I'm funny. That I am. I've always been told I've been a fucking comedian.